Good morning and welcome to Doing Life with Itzy on a Bitsy Budget. Today we are going to start off in our laundry room. All we're going to talk about in this segment is the pretties that are in the laundry room, where I got them, some of the things if I can remember what they cost, so you can understand how easy it is for you to decorate your laundry room and make it a place where you want to be on a very bitsy budget. Okay, we'll get started right away. We're going to talk about all the pretties in here and some ideas, hopefully, that will help you make your laundry room really nice. One of the things that I think is that if there is a room in your house that you don't like doing the chores in, let's make it pretty and you'll keep it organized, you won't clutter it, and it'll be a better room for you and you will like yourself a lot better when you're in it. Okay, so I just start here. This is the side of a crib. I used it to display by adding just some glass knobs to just display my tea towels and some aprons. I choose a few of my aprons for each holiday season and I put them out. This is what usually stays up most of the year here. This is, as you can see, it has just these little wooden racks just like the side of a crib would, and I hung it by using curtain rods, hangers, and just turned them upside down. And they hold it right in place, and it is sturdy. All right.
How much did you buy that for?
I got this this whole crib for $20 at a yard sale, and the other half I'm going to use in the bathroom when I redo that.
So this whole thing display cost you $10.
$10 plus the bracket
and the glass knobs.
And the glass knobs.
And
so
you got
let's
those
say
from...
we're in for $20. I got them at Lowe's. I just picked two out, or Hobby Lobby, one of those places. Okay, so the next thing I did on a budget was I needed curtains for here. So I needed something to cover the closet because I took the door off because there was no room for a door. And so I bought this at Target, this set of curtains, one set, the two panels. I cut this one in half and just hemmed it, and I used it for both windows. Another thing I got at a local antique store, I used to use it for a towel rack, for my towels in the bathroom. But what I use it for now is to hold the garbage bags. My husband has them right by the garbage can, and he's very good. Every night he takes it out.
So you got that little cabinet at Rustified Antiques and More in Williston, Florida?
Yes, I did. And it is a nice little cabinet.
It's an old dentistry?
Yeah, it's an old dental. I've just got some cleaning stuff in here. These are my gloves so I can reach them, and I use my rags all the time. This little garbage can is some kind of cart that I found at an outdoor market, and I thought it would make a great garbage can. This is metal, so I went ahead and covered the top so it wouldn't mess up my wall. And this is just with, I think this is a Kleenex box cover they used to make years ago for Kleenexes. Then we'll come around here. Having some stuff that's decorative that needs to be done, to me, isn't cluttering it up because I like the way it looks. So these are all my sheets that need ironing, which I have a big iron, and one day I'll show you all about ironing. We'll talk about it. And those are just doilies and stuff I need to iron.
You iron doilies?
Yes, I iron everything just about. Some things I choose not to iron because I like the way they look. These I got at TJ Maxx. They weren't very expensive, and I can't remember what I did pay, but I thought they were the perfect thing for my laundry room. They're not vintage by any means, but I like them. This shelf is just a piece of wood from outside that was out there from something we had, and I put these brackets on. And so it holds it up, and I don't have to utilize the space on my washer and dryer because I have that stuff up here. This is just quilting. My cousin is a quilter, Sandy, and she's made me tons of things you'll see in the house. And this is just mats, and I like this here so I can just put clean clothes and wash it whenever I need to. This is a cute little sconce that I bought at some junk store, I'm sure, for not much money at all. Was nothing big. I added the prisms. I always add prisms to everything. Again, that's just one of the touches I like.
And where do you get your prisms from?
Any place I go that they have them for sale and they're cheap, I buy them, and I've got them in a container and I use them all over the house. I'll show you another one in here in just a minute. This lampshade was not budgety, but it's cute. And so sometimes when you save on other things, you can splurge on one thing. And I think that costs probably $20 or $30 on Etsy, but it is cute. This was a flea market find. I think $5 I got it. Painted it. It was green. I painted it white and stuck it up here. And this arrangement, for instance, is very cute to me. It's one I made, and it is dried out now, and so I just leave it there for right now. This is a backsplash. It's just a piece of old tin that they used to put on the ceilings. My brother-in-law cut it and put it there for me. Works great for me. I like the way it looks, and it complements everything else I have. We're going to talk about the whole sink area and all at a different time, so I won't go into why I have that because we're talking about the pretty stuff. But this is broke, actually. But what it does is hold these perfectly, and that doesn't matter to me.
One little you get that at Goodwill?
Yeah, Goodwill, and it's probably $1. Nothing expensive. These enamel things, I use them. They're not here for decoration. I'm going to talk to you about enamel. I use it all over in my house. And these, sometimes you can get a great buy, and sometimes they're a little more expensive, like this one was. But I think I only paid $30 for it. But these are like $5 at yard sales. People get rid of them all the time. I use another one here. My husband's rags he cleans the cars with. Again, another Sandy special, my cousin. She did that for me out of an old piece of quilt I had. This cabinet, we're going to go through this cabinet at a different segment. But it's half butler pantry and half storage. And I'm going to show you why I use it like this, why I did the height and everything. Another find I got, which I liked, is the chandelier in here. That chandelier was $10, and it was gold, and it looked terrible. All I did was put some spray paint on it and didn't even do it all the way because I wanted it to be kind of shabby. And yes, I do know that this one is frosted and the rest aren't. And the reason is because we do things on a budget, and the budget says use it until it's broke or sell it. Well, you can't sell a light bulb. So I prefer the frosted ones, but I can't get them anywhere right now for that same wattage. So I've slowly replaced all the others, and pretty soon it's going to be gone. All right, I always have a stool to sit on. A lot of times whenever I get tired, I'm ironing or whatever, I can sit down on this stool. Someone as a gift, again, this is not pink, but everything in this room does not need to be pink. Somebody gave me that for a gift. I think it's a perfect little thing here. It adds a little bit of personality. Adding different colors a lot of times is your pop. And so I like the whimsical little look on that. And I like it on the back of that chair. So that's just where it stays. Okay, this right here is another idea that I had. I needed something to put more rags in. I don't use paper towels. My husband has one roll usually, and he goes and gets them for Christmas normally. The kids send him a big box, but we'll go into that when we get in the kitchen. So I am really a non-paper person. I use cloth napkins and cloth everything. So I have lots of rags I use for various things. So I just took this basket and I took a hanky, and I tied it so it looked good. And I put this pair of bloomers hanging out. I like looking at them. I love children's clothes. I'm going to do something with them other than what I do. I'll show you some things I have made out of them, but at a later time. And this cross I like. I'm religious, and my niece had this in her clothes when she was spending the night here, and she told me I could have it. So I hung it there. I like the way it looked with this hanky. And I just use anything kind of that people give me. Again, this was a gift for me. Wasn't my color of pink, but doesn't it look cute? And here, just a different shade. And at night, it's a perfect little night light. Okay. The hamper. Let me go over this. These hampers are great. I bought this exactly how it is, rough like this, at an antique store, and I paid $25 for it. I added a prism because I put a prism on most things. I have 3 of these hampers. All 3 have prisms on them. I put prisms just to give it a little sweetness, a little touch of something. I like looking at it. When I look around visually, I love seeing one little thing in somebody's house that they've done that's different. And for me, that's it. You can utilize these as a table even. They're very useful. Pick them up if you see them. They're not expensive. Okay, I think that's all of our prettiness talk. So in our next segment, we're going to start going through some things, and I'm going to start right off with how to organize a small space like this with all of the cleaning stuff you need for your whole house. Okay. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to everyone that you know so that I can get started with this. You guys have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.